Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Thursday the 6th of February 2025. I hope you are keeping well. My work for the evening has been cancelled again, as it has every day this week, so I've got plenty of time to play Sudoku. I'm not in a rush, but we'll see how we get on with the LA Times expert level puzzle in a moment. I am a bit tired though, a bit flaked out, as my grandmother would probably say. I mentioned her for a minute. In a minute. I had to walk around a lot this morning. Bangkok is not the ideal place to walk, I'll be honest with you. I had to go to a few different offices and sign some forms and hand in some paperwork, etc., etc. All very boring stuff. And one of the places that I had to go to, I didn't realise wasn't open until 2 p.m. I thought they were open much earlier. I arrived far too early, and so I had to wander around and waste time, window shopping for things I don't need or I'm not going to buy for sure. And I thought, I just remembered there's a patisserie that has really nice fruit tart just very close to here, and I thought, I think I'll go and get one of those. I haven't had one for a while. They are really nice. They come with kiwi fruit, blueberries, strawberries and peaches on a tart, and like individual can you believe it, and on a kind of custard tart base, something like that. Really nice things. While I was in the queue, I saw bread pudding, and I thought, bread pudding, that's something my grandmother used to make. My grandmother lived through World War I and World War II, and one of the cheaper desserts that she used to make was bread pudding. And I thought, I don't think I've had that since I was at school. It fell out of fashion many decades ago. I don't think people still eat it. Well, certainly in Thailand, I think it's an unknown thing. I mean, it doesn't appear in any of the fancy restaurants where I sometimes have cakes. I don't think I've ever seen bread pudding, and I saw it on display, and I thought, I'll buy a piece and see if I can remember what it actually tastes like. And so I bought some, and I had that and the fruit tart. I'm being very piggish today, but I couldn't really remember if that's how it tasted originally or not. I mean, it did have kind of raisins or sultanas in it or something like that, and so the taste was kind of familiar, but on the other hand, it seemed to be quite moist, and probably it was just better made than what my grandmother made. I'm not really sure, but it was a weird, just a weird moment, and I thought, I really don't think I've had that for 50 years, maybe something like that. Really, it's that long. So now I have, but I should not be eating too much of it along with fruit tart, because we have to watch our weight, don't we? We have to be careful about what we eat. So I mention this because in the UK, apparently 20% of the population now have diabetes, and from that 20% population, 90% of those have diabetes type 2 or are in, some have diabetes, some are pre-diabetic, but in that phase. 90% diabetes type 2. And that's the avoidable type. Diabetes type 1 is just very unfortunate, but not much you can do about it except inject your insulin. But for diabetes type 2, this is often avoidable. It depends a lot on obesity and people being overweight and living a very sedentary lifestyle, and eating too much of the wrong thing. So please don't eat too much of the wrong thing. Try to watch out what you're eating. Don't eat too many fruit tarts. Don't be like Zen and the Art of Sudoku. No, be like me, because I actually had a very healthy lunch full of vegetables and brown rice, and it was actually a very delicious lunch, and that's my mainstay of food, is healthy food. But of course, life is for living, and so once in a while we have to have some of our luxuries. Everything in moderation. That's always my mantra. Everything in moderation is okay. Not murder. I take that back. No, murder in moderation is not good, but everything else, anything that doesn't hurt anybody else in moderation is what we should be aiming for. Shall we play our game of Sudoku as supplied to us by the Los Angeles Times This is an expert level puzzle. I can see some stuff. I can see some stuff on this grid. I can see a lot of things. I'm having visions. Must be the sugar in the fruit tart. Okay, what have we got? Look, I can see 9 and 3 blocking across here and 9 and 3 blocking down there, right? So that's going to put 9 and 3 there. I can see 4s blocking across there, so I've got 4s there. And I spotted 1 and 7 blocking up there. And up there, it gives me 1 and 7 up there. A whole lot of stuff before we even get started. So that's jolly nice. Now, shall we see if any of that means anything in real life? Right, so what did I see? I saw the 9 and the 3 blocking down here and across there. So I put 9 and 3 into those squares, right? 9 and 3, there they are. So we've got 9 and 3 here. So let's quickly go up here and see if we've got anything else. So we've got 9 and 3. So in this column, we are looking for 5, absolutely. So 5 can't be in those squares, can it? So that's going to be 5 there. And this is going to be not 9 or 3, it's going to be 4 and 6. Is that right? 9, 3. So we've got 6 blocking across there. There's our 6 and there's our 4. And then I said I spotted the 1 and 7, even without that 4 and 6. 1 and 7 blocked up there as well. So I also spotted 1 and 7 in there. That doesn't help. But how about these squares, which are not 1 or 7? They are 8 or 9. We've got 8 across there. That's going to be an 8 there, and that's going to be a 9 there. Nice stuff. So this is 9 and 3. So can we get anything else down here? 5s block down there. 5s are somewhere there. 4s. I said 4s are in those squares. 9, 3. Do anything about the 2s? No. 6. Maybe not. Alright, let's have a look at this and see what we're looking for here. We're looking for 2, 3, 4, 6. 2, 3, 4, 6. Alright, let's see what else we've got. We've got 1 across here, so we're going to put 1 into those squares. 1 like this. There's digit 1. No. I don't like this block up here. It's very empty. There's a lot of crisscrossing, but it's completely empty. It makes it difficult to see stuff as far as I'm concerned. We've got 6s like that. See, there's 6s there. Okay, the 9 blocking across here puts 9 into one of these 2 squares, blocking down. That must give us 9 in that square there, mustn't it? 9 across here, and this was 3 and 9, wasn't it? So that's going to be our 9, that's going to be our 3. And in these squares we have 1, 2, 5, I think. 1, 2, 5. So let's see. So we get ones up there. We got ones in those squares. We've got twos there, there. And we've got 5. So there's a pair of 2 and 5 there, right? 5's there. Okay, this is 2 and 5, so in these squares we don't have 2 or 5. We must have 6, 8, 9. No, yes, 6, 8, 9. So 8 blocking up here, and 8 blocking up here, and 8 across there, and 8 across there. There's an 8. 9's in those squares, puts 9's up there. We've also got 9's there. So we got 9 blocking up here, 9 across there. So 9 in one of these two squares, blocking down. Excuse me, and 9 across there. So that has to be a 9. And then 9 across here and 9 across there. And there's a 9. That's about it. So what was I saying? This was 2 and 5. So this is 6 and 8. 6's. Do we know anything about 6's? 6 up here. 6 up here. 6 across there. 6 across there. There's a 6. So we've got 6's like this. We've got 3's there, we've got 4's there. 7. Oh, 3, 4. Oh, I already knew this was 3, 4, and 7, I think, didn't I? Because I could tell from all this stuff down here tonight. So doubling back on myself, probably. Don't have any completed digits yet. We've got a triple. 149. Calling Houston. 149 blocking up here. That means these are 1, 4 and 9. Can we? We know the 9's are there. We know the 4's are there. The ones we don't know anything about, but that's 149. So left out of 149 is 2, 3, 7. So 2's. No. 3's. Oh dear, 7's down there. Ah, yeah, there's something. 7 blocking down here, 7 across here. 7 across there. That will give me a 7 in that square. 7 down here, 7 across there, and 7 across there. Okay, I said this, I had 1, 4, 9 in those squares, so I said 3s were in those squares there, right? 3 blocking down and 3 across here. So it means 3s are in one of these 2 squares here. Is blocking back, blocking black. I can't even speak. Blocking down, there's a 3. Now, 2 across here, and if you remember, we had 2 in one of these 2 squares. 2 and 5 are there, so 2 blocking across there. There is our 2, and now 2 blocking down puts 2 into that square. I can get this, can't I? Let's just see what goes there. We're looking here for 4, 6, I think. 4 and 6 in that column. So you, my friend, are not 4 or 6, you must be 8. 8s are now looking like that. Four across here and there gives me 4 in that square, and we're left here with 5 and 6, I think. So 6 across there, there's our 6, there's our 5 now. 5 and 6 across there, 5 and 6 down there. That's a pair of 5 and 6. So that's 5 and 6. So 2 blocks down here, so 2 has to be in one of those squares, blocking across, and 2 across there. There is our 2. In fact, I had a 6 blocking here. I didn't realise. I said this is 5 and 6. Didn't realise there's a 6 there, so that's a 6, that's a 5. 5 up here, 5 down there, 5 across there, there's a 5. Five blocks this square, there's a 5, this has to be a 1. Need a 1 at the end of that row. Still to get here are 3, 8, 2, 3, 8. And no completed digits just yet. Still fighting for our first completed digits. Taking long enough. I mean, not that the game is too long, but just it's taking a long time to get our first completed digit, that's all. Okay, we've got 1 blocking this square. I'm wrong. I thought I had this one and this one beaten as well, but no, forget that. 5 across here, 5 across there, 5 up there. There's our 5, 5 down here, 5 up there. There's our first completed digit, and I know that the 2 blocks up here giving me 2 in that square, and then up here we still need a 1. 1 across here and 1 up there and up there. So that must be our 1. 1 across here. There is our 1. This is our 7. Okay. Now 1 and 5 are finished. Let's see. Can we kill the 2s yet? Not sure. 3. Okay, 6 down here, 6 up there, that's got to be our 6. Oops, hit the wrong thing. 6 blocking across here, here's our 6, 6 across there, and there goes the last 6. Now, for this digit, we need it to be an 8, and this is going to be a 4. 4 blocking across here, there's our 4. This is 3 and 8, so 8 blocking down there, there's the 8, there's the 3. 8 blocking down and down, there's the 8 there, 3 blocking down there, there's our 3 and the missing number 2. Up at the top here we still need what do we still need? 9 across here and 9 up there, and up here we are looking for 2. 2 across here, 2 across there, there's our 2. And not much more to go now, there's just one empty square in this column. 4 goes there. 4 across here, across there, there's a 4. Last number here is 7. Last number there, 3. 3 back that way, there's a 3. Still to go, 7. Still to go, nothing. That's our fruit tart Sudoku for Thursday, and I'll see you around. Take care. Bye bye. Don't eat too much.